Alright guys, welcome back to the show. Last time we were working on dealing with Shyla, the mines, stop Master Thel, some death cap mushrooms, Jared's Lock, and help Denisha. Trianus wants us to aid a scout named Denisha. She is probably south of Crenshaw's Dell. Track her down and assist her. Now I said look at the water, I believe, was like his hint. So let's see. And if she's not here, then... Oh, Thorny Artilla. Holy shit. That was a tough Artilla. Living Tool, Essence Pod, and Thorns. Okay. Cool. So yeah, let's find Anisha. She should be down here. In the next zone, I'm guessing. 45 experience. Nice. Wait, we can level up. Yeah. Okay, so we probably need a little accuracy, I'm guessing. So let's do that. No essence for Mal. Damn it, I need to level up. Alright, let's go to Shardfield. The barren land ahead is called the Shardfield. There are blue crystal formations scattered around the rocky ground. You can hear a constant low ringing sound. Little motes of light flicker through the air around you. Like everywhere else in the Forsaken Lands and most of Terestia, the ground has been scarred and torn up by recent battles. Creations abandoned by both sides wander the wastes looking for food. There used to be sages living in this area, studying the crystals and often harvesting them for research. They have all probably long since fled. Ooh. Oh, these guys aren't hard. Okay. Ooh. They hit hard, though. Surprised he didn't run. Yeah, that's right. Die. Alright. She's probably not here? South of Crenshaw's Dell. I mean, this is south. So let's see what we can find. A little low in essence. Does it tell me how much is tied up? No, it doesn't tell us a maximum. But I have a feeling Denisha's not... Well, maybe she's here. There's water. Let's go back around. Alright, let's follow the water and see if we can't find her. More of these little assholes. Ruin entrance. Thought. He's worthless. Okay. Who else do we see? Shit. Let's take a moment here. We need to stare at the water, is what he said. What was I going to look at? There was something important that I was going to look at. I can't remember. Let's keep going. Oh, coins. That's it. How many coins do we have? 207. Yeah, we're going to get Artilla. As soon as we could probably put some points into it, at least. In the meantime, these guys will be good enough. Plus 2 to strength and dexterity. Holy shit. 10% protection? I'll take it. We'll sell this. Alright, that's good stuff. There's a small path here winding along the water to the south. You note quite a few tracks with human and creation. A lot of beings have been wandering up here, up and down this isolated shore recently. Odd. Okay. Remote path. Shaper Camp. Huh. Okay. Well, that's definitely where we wanted to go. Let's check it out. There's a path along the water here, created by many passing humans and creations. Some of the tracks are of boots, others are of huge clawed feet. Most are moving north. You stop and listen. First, you notice the lack of animal sounds. Then you hear faintly in the distance the sounds of activity. The clanging of metal on an anvil, spells being discharged, the shouts of training soldiers. You are not far from a large armed camp. You may have discovered the hidden base of the invading Shapers, but you'll have to get closer to see for sure. Alright, let's go in. What do we see? You walk past the camp, getting a good look at the stacks of equipment, the whips and ropes that control hordes of massive creations, the wagons to transport supplies. You can hear the camp more clearly here. It must be huge. Yet strangely, no guards have been left out here. You haven't seen anyone yet, and they are all back in the camp. You can't imagine why they would be so careless, unless you're being watched right now. You've certainly seen enough to know where the enemy is camped. However, if you continue, they are sure to see you. And that's what we want. What's this? Shaper Dock. This is one of the boats that carry the enemy Shapers and warriors to the shore. It has been securely chained in place, probably to keep the non-Shapers from fleeing if things get ugly. The true Shapers, of course, would probably rather die than run from a mere creation. A path to the main camp. You walk around the corner into plain sight of the Shaper camp. Though there aren't many sentries, there are plenty of alert guards this far. They point at you and shout an alarm. Holy shit. Aww. Alright. Let's go back to the autosave. To the Shaper camp. Okay. So we see all that. This seems to lead us to the back of the camp. And they kind of just attacked me. So yeah, that's the game kind of warning you, hey, you're gonna die. Yeah, it seems like we can't really start a conversation. Oh, hey, General Crowley. Okay. As you try to get away from the Shaper camp before they get over their uncharacteristic lack of security, you find that the path is blocked. It turns out that you are not unobserved after all. There is a lone guardian waiting for you. The guardians are the soldiers and warriors of the Shaper sect, and this is one of the more frightening specimens of the type. In one hand he wields a blade. The other hand is bare and glows a sickly green, ready to shape more creations in a moment if needed. You brace yourself, ready to be destroyed, but he does not attack. His blade is still for now. Then he says, "Your life hangs in the balance, young one. Calm yourself. I am General Crowley. For now, I only wish to speak with you, in the hope that your death can be prevented." I fought Keeper Tycho and spared him. Reward? You want a reward for beating and driving away one of my agents, even as incompetent a one as Tycho? Well, I suppose you were under orders. He gives you a small pouch of coins. That, and a better standing in the eyes of the Shapers, will be your reward. You want to talk to me? Why shouldn't I? Though we are enemies, can we not have a few moments of conversation? Both of us can learn something, and perhaps we may together reduce the amount of bloodshed on poor Terestia. Also, I wish to give you an opportunity. And what would that be? Indeed. Once you rebels controlled most of eastern Terestia, now you have lost most of that. Only your northern lands remain under your control, and that will not last for long. And yet the bloodshed continues. We die, you die, regular people die. I simply wanted to know what you could do if you assisted us. I have been touched by the Geneforge. The Shaper penalty for being altered in this way is death. Alright, I'm listening. That is wise. You do not have to swear obedience to us at this moment, but you must hear what I have to say. Your rebellion is doomed. This is true, but it has the capability to cause horrifying damage before its inevitable demise. You might do real good by helping to prevent this approaching disaster, in addition, of course, to the power and other rewards you can gain by helping us. What is the potential disaster? The rebellion in the north is of creations, not humans. Creations led by the Drakons. The Drakons are maddened by their losses. They are planning something. We don't know what exactly, but we are sure of this. The people you're fighting for, the creations you pretend to help, their suffering will be almost limitless if the Drakons are able to unleash the power of truly uncontrolled shaping onto the world. What do you want from me? Some more conversation if you're willing, and a small task, negligible, on your behalf. I'm not asking you to betray everyone you ever knew. All we want is some small assistance, a little bit of peacemaking. I met an agent named Miranda in Southforge. Yes, Miranda somehow managed to let herself be captured. I am glad that she lives. It would go very hard for you if you had harmed her. Don't worry about her. I'm sure she'll be free soon enough. What do you wish me to do for you? There is a woman named Shyla. She was one of your perspectives. She was treated by the crude techniques of the rebels. Their idiocy did her great harm, as it has done for many others you should know. Now the rebels are trying to kill her, but she has been in contact with us. She wants to return to Shaper Land so we can treat her. Shyla is in the boiling caverns to the north. If you find Shyla, help her. Escort her to the docks to the east of the caverns. We will help her from there. Isn't she insane? Yes, she is, but not permanently so. If the rebels were interested in healing her instead of killing her, they would see that. We will treat her, and we will examine her to understand exactly what the rebels are doing. All will benefit. How did Shayla contact you? She is a Shaper. Well, a life crafter, you could say. She has her ways, but despite the damage, she has come to see the Shapers are wiser than she thought. You say the rebel techniques are crude? Crude? His voice grows cold and angry. They are butchery. You don't know how lucky you are that their foolish Geneforge did not leave you mad or dead. Okay. Is there any other way I can help you? If you're feeling enthusiastic, if you find any hidden rebel agents, spies in disguise, I would like to know about it. We need to find every life crafter in the Forsaken Lands. Even one can do incredible harm. That is all. Goodbye. He nods. Then I wish you safe travels. I wish you wisdom so that you choose the right path. And should you speak to me again, return here. When I am informed that you approach, I will come out to meet you. Help, Shyla. Okay. And a Forsaken spy. So there's a spy somewhere to the west of the lands of his camp. Alright, so let's save. There's a curing pod. And let's leave. We didn't find the chickie. But he said west. So let's go to the shard field. And we'll head up here. There'll probably be some more combat. I don't know if there's any wandering patrols. There you go, like that guy. And we'll go west. We go west. What's this? Denisha's camp. Ah, here she comes. Denisha. There is a lone scout walking up and down the edge of the shard field, intently watching the lands to the east. She carries a baton in one hand, ready to fire it in an instant if threatened. When she sees you, she watches you intently for a minute. Then she smiles and walks over to you. Easy to recognize you as one of ours. I'm Denisha. I'm scouting these lands. Guess you're doing the same thing? How did you know that I was a rebel? I could see it in your skin, your eyes. You've been touched by the Geneforge. It gives you a... tries to think of the right word, an aura. You look pretty odd to someone who knows what to look for. Suddenly you start to feel angry. There is something about her attitude that infuriates you. The cheerfulness, the lack of respect. You start to see flashes of red around the edges of your vision. I look odd? I'm a life crafter and you will treat me with respect. I'll try to calm down. You blink a few times, take some deep breaths, and try to relax. Denisha watches you, somewhat confused, not seeing the struggle taking place inside you. Finally you calm down. That was very strange. You don't remember anything like that happening before you came to the Southforge Citadel. Denise says, "Are you all right? We should talk about what has been happening. Time is short." "Why are you out here?" "I'm scouting. I've been sent to investigate the ruins to the east, to look for signs of Shaper activity, and to see if I can find the main Shaper camp if possible. The exact location, I mean. Isn't that a very dangerous job?" "Not yet. The creations around here are just the first wave, the sort of pests the Shapers always send in first, to scout and harass. Nothing too threatening. The horrors. They come later." "Why haven't you scouted ahead yet?" "The pests to the east are a little denser than usual. Stealth won't be enough. I'd have to fight. I was hoping to get reinforcements before I went in." "Why don't you go in? I'll follow you and back you up. Trying to send me... I am your reinforcements." There you go. He did? You are? Well, I suppose I'm grateful I finally got what I wished for. Alright. If you can support me with blessing and healing magic, that would be especially useful. Let me know when you are ready. I'll be moving on then. Safe travels. "And safe travels to you," she returns her patrol. "And as you leave, you wonder how nervous she seemed to you. This may be something you'll have to get used to." So, I'm going to go tell on her. Real quick. Because I think that's the person they were looking for. But I'm not sure if they're talking about Denisha or someone else. Alright. Mr. Crowley. Let's see here. Trying to recruit me. What do you wish me for you to do for you? Is there any other way? If you can find hidden rebels, spies in disguise, I would like to know about it. Okay. That's it. Okay, so I guess that's not what we were looking for. So, on the next one, we will go ahead and help Denisha. Probably clear out the rest of that place above. And, yeah, advance the plot of the game. See you then.